Hello and welcome to Angels of Purpose, where we get your soul food, feed your soul food, food for your soul. So we are still talking about the elections, and guess what, y'all? I'm not one who just talk about it, but I'm be about it. Here is my thing saying that I am a Georgia voter. I just voted after I got done with educating some young people. Then I went over and voted. So want to make sure you all know one thing. Let me just remind you all, this is not the general election. This is the primary, which means you have to declare whether you're a Republican Party or Democrat. If you declare that you're nonpartisan, you won't get all the stuff that's on the ballot, and you won't have choices in things that certain candidates are running for that is only that Democrats or Republican have declared, or people who have declared that they're Democrats and Republican. You won't get to choose those people if you declare nonpartisan. So I want to make sure that people understand that. And this is the primary election where you declare what party and you're able to vote the person in for that party. Okay? So if you declare nonpartisan, you will not get a whole bunch of the candidates that are on the ballot, because you will only get the ones who are running nonpartisan, which you have those for the city of Moultrie, but for the state elections, for the gubernatorial, for the lieutenant governor, where you have Alsop, for those that are state things, you will not see any names on the ballot. You won't get a choice to choose them because you are declaring nonpartisan. So make sure you declare, if you're a person and you want to be able to vote in somebody for governor and lieutenant governor on the primaries. So you have to declare whether you're Republican or a Democrat, and then you will see the names for the Democrats if you declare you're a Democrat, and the other for the other, okay? So I just wanted to make sure people understood that. Again, this is the primary elections. That means you have to declare whether you're Democrat or Republican in order to see the names on the ballots for all the positions people are running for. If you choose nonpartisan, when you get up there to vote, as far as signing and saying what party you are, and you say nonpartisan, then you will not be able to vote for all the titles and positions that are being held in the state of Georgia that you are up under, okay? Now, there's a difference, and I don't want to get people confused, but when it becomes general elections, I will explain how that works. But for now, we're in the primaries. You have to declare whether you're Republican or Democrat in order to see all the positions and titles that are up for election, okay? Again, if you have any questions, you can go to angelsofpurpose.com and contact me. And matter of fact, let me go ahead and put that up there so you all will be able to see that. Let me put a sticker up here. Well, not a sticker. Let me do text. Angelsofpurpose.com. Okay? Angelsofpurpose.com. And you will be able to get my contact information from the contact page. So again, remember, you have to declare whether you're Republican or Democrat. Once you do that, you will be able to see all the positions and titles that are I should say, all the offices that are open that people are running for in your party. Again, if you say you're nonpartisan, then you will only see the stuff for nonpartisans. You won't see everything that is being able to be voted on in the state of Georgia. So again, you have to declare either whether you're Democrat or Republican. For me, I'm just going to be straight up with you. All of you know that I am of the Democrat Party. I traveled all over the country working with the Democratic National Party, okay? Not with just one local thing. I have been all over the country. Not like some people who've just done local and been to some of the state meetings, but I've actually canvassed and worked the whole country for the Democratic Party, Work in America, Florida Consumer Action Network, who works with, Work in America works with AFL-CIO and ACLU and different other organizations that help people, the marginalized and those who have to work paycheck to paycheck, okay? And the dues of that the people pay in that are in unions paid for me to travel. So thank you for everybody who is part of unions, because it helps people like me get stuff done in the background to make sure that you get paid vacation, family medical leave, that you get sick leave. People don't know what's done behind the scenes because you only know what the people who are in front of the cameras and people who are usually on a platform or pulpit or whatever, with titles and positions, bragging about their titles and positions and stuff. But you don't see people who are like me working behind the scenes, traveling all over the country for years and years and working and fighting for you behind the scenes. Okay. So again, remember the most important thing for this. If you don't know, please give me a call. My phone number, or my email, you can go to angelsofpurpose.com and you can get that. Okay. If you need to call me, it's best to call me right now, probably after 3:30. All right. And then I do have a meeting, or training got to go to make sure that, the general elections are good to go. That starts at 5:30. So for today, the best time to call me would be in between 3:30, which is after 3:30, and 5. And then normally every day, if I'm not in a meeting, it's after 3:30 or early, in the morning time. And then in about 2 weeks, I'll be available, pretty much early in the morning, and during the day, focusing on helping people all in the community, trying to educate some of these kids here. So again, remember, if you're going to vote, this is the primary election where you declare whether you're a Republican or Democrat. If you declare you're a Democrat, you will see all the people who are running for office who are Democrats, and you will have all the offices, because all the offices either usually have a Republican and Democrat person running, right? And then on the local level, you will also see the nonpartisan. So again, if you declare that you're a Democrat, you will be able to vote for anybody who's running for public office on a Democratic Party ticket, and you will be able to vote for those who are nonpartisan. But if you go in there and they ask you what party you are and you say nonpartisan, the only thing you're going to be able to vote for and see are the nonpartisan candidates running for office, which is usually just a few of the local things. So again, remember, you need to declare your party so that you can vote on everything that matters to you and that will make a difference in your life, in your family lives, and then in your community life. Okay? All right. We will talk to you soon. Have a blessed and prosperous day. Just wanted to get up here and remind people of that. Again, if you need to contact me, there's my website. Let me go ahead and put my email up. And I will also put up my phone number so that you will all have that information if you need to get that. Okay? But this is also on my contact page on angelsofpurpose.com. You should be able to get all of that there. Let's see here. All right. So just go to angelsofpurpose.com because I don't want to hold up here trying to type stuff in to you because I don't have my laptop up while I'm doing this as well, which I normally do. Again, remember to vote. Whether you're doing it on early voting, which the last day to do early voting is May 15th. And if you have an absentee ballot or if you're voting and mailing that off or whatever, you need to get that mailed in ASAP because of how slow the system is. And we don't want your vote not counted. Okay. Again, remember you have to declare whether you're Democratic Party or the Republican, and then you will see everything that, all the positions that are being voted on for people to be elected are the stuff that the Democratic Party has put out to see what people want are, and for the nonpartisans. Now, if you declare that you're a nonpartisan, you won't be able to see everything. You have to declare Republican or Democrat, and I pray to God that most of the people who watch this do Democrats. Do the Democrats, okay? And yes, I am a part of the Democratic Party. I paid $60 to the Moultrie, Georgia Democratic Party last year for little or no voice at all, but that is okay because I'm going to use my platform to have a voice. But again, I am a person who's worked for the National Democratic Party and worked with the State Democratic Party, even though the local doesn't want to hear my experience and my expertise, which will be able to help and organize and get people enthusiastic and educate people, but that's okay. I will use my platform, angelsofpurpose.com. But when time comes in for there to be newly elected officers of the Democratic Party, best believe I will be submitting my name or whoever's name that I know who will get work done and work with the people who know what they're doing for the Democratic Party. All right, have a great and wonderful day.